I am one with my I Am Presence and Holy Christ Self. My personalities, my body elemental, and my new spirit. Every part of my being is in balance, harmony, and alignment. I pull in my aura, so I am fully contained within Metatron's cosmic egg. And I am now open and ready for today's sharing. Greetings, beloveds. I rejoice in being able to come to you once again and to share the love and the light of my heart with each and every one of you, so that each and every one of you may become this very same love and light. For this is who you truly are and who you truly always have been. What has seemed to be your life has been like a great Shakespearean play. Much thunder, much fury, much pain, suffering, much illusion. You invented stories to tell yourselves. Stories to motivate you to take action and to live your lives the best you could, at least to some of you. And most of you who are listening to these videos. But there have always been those humans satisfied with status quo, who choose to ignore the nudgings of the Spirit, to awaken and to let go of the illusion, to stop suffering, all suffering, and to come home, home to the heart of God, which in highest truth you never left, for God has never stopped loving you, not for one instant, nowhere, at any time. This is an impossibility. And so, beloveds, if you no longer feel God's love within you, it is because you yourself have disconnected and have not taken the time to find your way back. This disconnection was not only self-imposed, but was also intended as a great experiment in life, to see how humans would behave if they forgot their connection to God. The results have been quite disastrous, as you know. And yet, much good has been learned, much wisdom that will be applied to many future civilizations on billions of future planets. Life is ever expanding, beloveds, and all of your suffering will be of service, so that it never has to occur again on any planet or in any universe. So rejoice in the great work that you have done, beloveds. It has been a long, long struggle. But that time is so close to being over. Those of you who have been wishing for and wanting to see the full manifestation of the golden age. Sometimes get impatient, sometimes sorrowful, and sometimes you wonder if it's really going to happen in your lifetime. And I say that it is, beloveds. Hold on for just a little while longer. Continue to breathe in God's love and God's light, and make your connection to God, whatever your religion may be, make your connection to your God the strongest you possibly can. And trust in that connection. Trust that God will guide you if only you ask to be guided, and then listen, and then are willing to obey what you hear needs to be done. It takes great courage, determination, and love to follow this path. It is not an easy one. That is why the ones who succeed are called masters, because they have mastered all that is to be mastered in the physical plane of 3D. It does not mean that they are fully perfected beings, without any ego and without any faults and without making any errors. They still do have all those things, but in such a small degree as compared to the human, that they are no longer part of that grouping, and they are now called Ascended Masters. And all of them have the ability to shift between third dimensional existence and the higher realms at will. They are not bound or limited in any way by the physical form or by physical reality as you know it. They are totally free of all of that. And you too can be free of all of that by reconnecting with the God, with the presence of God that is often called the I Am presence that is within you. This tiny little portion of God is yet all powerful, all knowing, and everywhere present. So connect to your own I Am presence as much and as often as you possibly can. Ask it anything that you want. Communicate it with it as you would your best friend or mentor. Make it a living, growing relationship between your ego self and your divine self. Make sure your divine self knows that you are willing to put the physical and the ego self into the service of the divine self. You must ask in order to receive the answers. You must knock in order to have the door opened for you. So this is my wonderful news for you, beloveds, this day. You can begin to manifest in physical reality the mastery that you are gaining in the other dimensions. Keep your heart open. Keep your mind focused on God and on receiving His will within you. And all will not only be well, it will be magnificent. This I promise you, beloveds. Thank you for listening. I am Metatron.